Alright folks, welcome back to the Case of the Golden Idol, the Spider of Lanka. Last time, things went a little disappointingly towards the end. I quite enjoyed the scenario and everything going on, and I thought the tricks were cool. And how, there was like a kind of magic trick that went wrong, effectively. Um, even though it was framed as like as kind of a spiritual ritual kind of thing. Yeah, I just missed some important stuff, and then just felt like I had nothing to go on. I think it came down to a few things. It came down to the fact that it took me a long time to realize that the devil statue was the gifted statue. Although one thing that slightly bothered me there is that one of the letters said ignore the letter from the central office, which was the letter that said give them the gift, give them the statue. But the statue was still given, so that slightly bothered me. I think that at least threw me off. I can understand that they still had to give the gift. It was the rest of the stuff that we were ignoring from the central office, I guess. And then I missed those eyes on. Yeah, whatever. I missed a few things, so it's unfortunate that it ended the way it did. I just. Yeah, I just need to, if I get into that situation again, just, realize that there is going to be something. I think the biggest disappointment for me is that I did not realize that the stuff about the kind of the fire people, the fire service, that stuff was one of those encrypted messages, because I was really looking for that, and I really wanted to do that. But because there was no image on there, I did not recognize that would be the thing, even though there were a bunch of signs pointing to it. Yeah, I think that's what I feel most silly about, is not realizing that. Because of course it would be somewhere. I even said that. It's like they wouldn't teach me how to decode something without that being relevant somewhere else. And I even thought it at one point when the devil statue was off to the side and the thing was there. I was like, oh, it's interesting that the devil statue is visible while I'm holding this. Anyway, it's fine. Sometimes that happens. That's just the way these games go. I'm at least glad that I realized that without having to look anything up afterwards. I just immediately after solving the thing, I was like, wait a second, why is it that boy that's responsible for this? And then it suddenly all fell together. And if I had done that the first time, if I'd done that earlier, I would have realized everything. Anyway, chapter 3, in the web of the spider. Here we go. Concerning. This is the last chapter, right? Of this particular DLC. I wonder how many there will be. Okay, so we've got 3 arrows to follow as well. So you're the spy master. Haha, thought you could fool me, Spider? I have captured you, and now you will answer for the death of the princess. Now you will answer for the death of the princess. Okay. Master Putra's son. I have already shared my suspicions about the disaster of the rebirth ritual. He is one of the shareholders of Titania Printing House, but my honor does not allow me to reveal his name. However, he goes by the name of Spider, and I plan to meet him at the printing house on November 22nd. Let me settle my private matter with him first, and then he is all yours. Printing house on November 22nd. Okay, so something I want to check actually from the previous scene. The note that you're holding here. Is this from somebody? Could this be from Spider? Because I had kind of been imagining that you had given the notes to the other people, the ones that have the decoded messages on, or messages to decode. Also, the other thing that made me not think about that as being the thing to decode is that you both have it. I guess you don't know the decoding method, so it doesn't help you? Perhaps? What? But then, why would you write this on? Also, the green text, which is similar to the green text in the next one, so I think that is what that is. Why not just like give her one that doesn't say that on if you want him to understand it? So there's still a bit of confusion there. I don't know. Anyway. Spider, yeah. The ambush of the spider. Okay, so this is the printing house, okay. There's a hatch at the bottom. There's 2 circles on a... Oh, okay, there's 2 things there under some fabric. Jem'Hadar Elara's son and Havilda Lanja Sinha will hide in the boats and guard the second entrance. Here then. So also son? Okay. What does the... Is this a full name? Although why... That's not a clickable thing. Front door, sure. And then 3 people go in there. I will approach the front door with Jem'Hadar. Must be some title of some sort. Elara Sinha. Okay, a different Elara. And Havildar Kirthi Bambara. Okay. Somebody's got an umbrella or something? Maybe not an umbrella, something else. Blue and green. One of them's the spider. Green might be the spider. That's the text color at least. Okay. Master Putra's son. These are all 5 shareholders of Titanium Printing House. Okay, so Oberon is on there. Wait, is it Oberon? It's not Oberon. It's. Wait, I forgot who was in the previous one. It was Albert Clousley. Okay, yeah. So we haven't yet combined Albert and Oberon's story. Oberon was in the first one here. Huh. That was you, right? Yes. And you befriended him. So there is some connection there. Are they already in cahoots with each other? Looking for the golden idol? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. All 5 shareholders, all of them are affiliated with the Seven Seas Company, have a good hunt. I hope you will arrest the bastard. Master of Archive and Library, Siva Udawate. All of them are affiliated with the Seven Seas Company, have a good hunt. I hope you'll arrest the bastard. Okay. Albert Cloudsley, place of birth, Blackfield, Albion. Yeah, okay. So, the UK. Age 34, height 3, approximately 3 and 7/8. What? Math? Half? Weight, approximately 90 SER. Sure. Married, 3 children. Sent by the Seven Seas Company's head office to help establish new trading posts in Lanka. Dangerous and very arrogant, cannot be bothered to learn the basics of common Lemurian to improve his situation here. Narcissus Montalban. Place of birth unknown. Age claims to be 1,000 years old. Height 4¼ something. Weight approximately 200 SER. In his own words, married to alchemy. Okay, what's your comparative weight? Okay. You're taller and bigger and heavier. Married to alchemy. Natural philosopher, alchemist, and astrologer, banished from the Society of Hermetic Thought for revealing their secrets. Claims to be able to switch someone's life off. Several philosophers who had conflicts with him died from unexplained causes. Very dangerous. Do you have a golden idol? Claude Davro. Davro? Something. Place of birth. Chateau Davro, Akatan. Age 38. Height, approximately 38. Height, approximately 3¼ Weight, approximately 70. Widower, late wives were Savoy Duchess and Countess of Calvados, an Aquitanian Marquis. Despite his stature, he is a master swordsman, has killed at least 7 people in duels, and was subsequently banished from Aquitania. Okay. Master swordsman has killed at least 7 people, was banished. Wears expensive clothing, afraid of heights, may attack without provocation, extremely dangerous. Okay. Oberon Geller, place of birth, ship, relentless. Is that an H or an M? H. It's that exact same letter. Relentless Harpier. What does that mean? Oh, it's the name of a ship, I guess. You were born on a ship. Age 42. Height 4. Weight 95. Unmarried. Has concealed for the last 5 years that he has a Lankan mistress. Surgeon hypnotherapist, probably an agent of the Seven Seas Company, has connections to the underworld and is well respected among pirates for providing medical services to their people. Curious about Lankan and Lemurian culture, a charming charlatan who avoids damaging his own reputation, somewhat dangerous. Ruben Hendricks. Place of birth? Wait, Ruben... Oh, so you were in the corner. Yeah, okay. Ruben Hendricks. Place of birth, Londonborough Slums, Albion. Age 55, height 3 3/4, weight 80, unmarried. A shipwright and former carpenter on the pirate ship Rabid Raccoon. Has a wooden leg, pretends to be drunk and quiet when it benefits him. Ah, maybe he wasn't drunk. Steals and has instigated riots. Made a fortune in Pajak, which makes me wonder if he hides cards in his wooden leg. Somewhat dangerous. Okay. Don't know how any of this is going to be relevant, but sure. Anything to observe about you? Ha, you thought that the disguise would have saved you. No luck for you, Spider. It's not going to be Spider, is it? Curved sword with a clean blade. Tonight during the operation we will practice an old Lankan code. Imagine what number the picture represents. In the sentence, count the word matching that number. What? Tonight during the operation we'll practice an old Lankan code. Imagine what number the picture represents. In the sentence, count the word matching that number. Oh, 0. 5. Me. What? Follow me? Why would the O represent follow? Or orders, because it begins with an O. Orders me? Follow me makes the most sense. It's got the most O's in it. What number it represents? 0. I guess if we 0 index. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, then what we do here? I don't know. Okay. Just keep that in mind. At gunpoint. Mahada at gunpoint. Insolence. Blasphemy. Okay. That's all we get from you. It's hard to understand him, Master. The mask is muffling his voice. We have to get it off to properly interrogate him. A club. He appears not to be armed, Master. We just searched him. Okay. So we'll try and capture the spider. It's going to be somebody else though, isn't it? Otherwise he wouldn't be masked. Or it's just to hide the spider's identity. Okay, let's just see what rooms we've got. We've got that as the printing place. We've got behind here. Interesting. So this is where they went in. Okay. And that'll probably just go in. Yeah. Okay. Where does that go? Oh my gosh, what? What? Okay. This is kind of terrifying. We had another arrow as well. Maybe that's the same one. Okay, okay, thank goodness. It doesn't look like this goes down into anywhere else. As far as I can tell. Okay, maybe it's not as terrifying as it looked. Let's start in here. Palace Guard. Havildar. Okay, so this is the titles that we were seeing. I guess it's some kind of rank. Special Guard, Royal Army, Royal Navy. Okay, so that word is the rank, and then the other one is, and then sorry, the you can tell by which outfit they're wearing, which group they're in. But then you can also tell by their headwear which rank they are. So there's like a few different ways of cross-referencing things. Okay. And the groups are Palace Guard, Special Guard, Royal Army, Royal Navy. What can we tell about the people we already saw outside? Okay. That's kind of greyish, whitish. And you two are wearing the same kind of thing, like an orangish thing. You've got a blue thing on your hat. You have knots. Okay. So we have one of you, a Jem'Hadar Palace Guard. And... oh, must be this one. Havildar and Jem'Hadar. Yeah? And what does that connect to? Where were we seeing those words before? Not on there, right? Here? Oh, it was when we were talking about who should go where, yeah. Okay. So there's a Jem'Hadar and a Havildar in here. And then at the front door, there's a Jem'Hadar and a Havildar. Would they stay together, or what? How would that work? Like, based on which group they're in? Because we do have a Jem'Hadar, Havildar. Is that the order that goes? No, Havildar, Jem'Hadar. So, Havildar, Jem'Hadar. And I think that dead body up there is probably the other Havildar. Okay. We'll come back to that once we need it. Nothing about this table is relevant. We've got a missing mask, which is the mask that you're wearing. Yep. Okay, so it was on the wall at some point. Is this the tide? So the tide reaches 12 at 8 o'clock in the evening, I guess, and then at 8 o'clock in the morning it's down to 1. Why is that going to be relevant? Is there something about this that's going to matter? Like, does this lift up? Oh, it looks like it's late now, although it's raining, so maybe it's just cloudy. So the tide is high right now, or not? Don't know. Educational pictures for Little Putra by Spider. Little Putra. So there's some more People of Albion things there as well. Educational pictures. Oh, this is the who wins against who. At least this top bit is. What is this? What are you doing? You're pouring wine into a cup and this bug is saying do a magic trick. And then there's a puppet bug. Eventually you end up flying away. You give the gift of flight. Oh no, but you're not happy about that one flying away. In fact, your wings are gone. Maybe this will make more sense later? Are you you? I think you are you, aren't you? Ooh, you're puppeteering this thing to do a trick that gave you wings, and there's... hello, you're wearing a little crown. We'll come back to that. Maybe it'll make more sense later. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a key. I wonder if that'll be relevant, even though I can't click it. Youngster. Ah, these old Lemurians are impenetrable. My spies report that the young Lemurian, Saburi Kera, has arrived in the city. He is the son of Lemurian priest Yupik Kera. He probably does not know much about their old culture, but apparently has amazing magic skills. This is in green text. Is this Spider? And the Spider has spies. More and more evidence has led me to believe that the Lankan legend about the Fountain of Youth on a secret island and the rumors about the forbidden golden idol refer to the same thing. Yes, okay, because the golden idol could give youth. The Lemurians are extremely skeptical about their technological past. The topic is completely taboo in their society, which could be related to the downfall of their empire. They are reluctant to reveal the locations of their ancient technology, but maybe in the future I can acquire some leverage. Here we go. We're getting close to the golden idol. They have forced my hand with their conservative stubbornness. I will not let these old mystics sabotage the Seven Seas Company needs. So is the spider one of the Seven Seas people? Presumably, because you're using this as your office, and this company, this print company, is connected to it. So yeah. But so whoever this is the one that was writing in green on the notes in the previous one. I will not let these old mystics sabotage the Seven Seas Company needs. It's time to invest in some creative research and see if I can find more about their secretive rituals and what makes them tick. What a peculiar principle, life for life. Oh, we've got all the words. If you do something good or bad to a Lemurian, he is obliged to return the same amount back. Is it really that black and white, or is there some diplomatic leeway? So that was mentioned last time. Okay. Eye for an eye. November 22nd, Friday. 8 o'clock. Meeting with the nephew of the bookworm. 10 o'clock. Pick up the pistol from the repairman. 2 o'clock. Buy supplies for the boat trip. 6 o'clock. Meeting with the double widower. Where was that? No, it's like on one of the earlier ones I clicked it. I clicked it? Clicked. Here we go. Mage, widower, doctor. Agent. Marine influence of Lanka must be broken. Cooperate with our agents. So these are agents. They're Seven Seas agents. Okay. I knew I had to keep that in mind. Meeting with the double widower. This is not in green ink, although look, there's green there. Yeah, so that explains the green text and things. Rehearse the escape plan. Meeting with the money bag. Meeting with the old butterfly. Meeting with the green boy. Sure. I'm ready to settle my debt to you. I'll arrive on Friday at the time you specified. Please be alone. Oh gosh, this is going to be complicated. Common Guards, Cuts and Master Strikes with the Longsword by Paul Weber. We are commissioning prints of these titles. Okay. Will of the Demon by Isidore Dux. When Crabs Attack by Jan Visser. Proof of Life After Death by Mahesh. Lemurian Legends by John Swinley. Seven Leaves Poetry by Samantha Orfrey. Okay. Master of Library. Master of Library, it's red text. Master of Library. Master of Library. Master of Library. Archive and Library. Red text. 5 shareholders of Titania Printing House. Okay, you gave that information. And you also have some stuff here. Okay. What is all the stuff I'm looking at here, even? That's a desk. What's this? Some handle underneath it? Huh. Think I'm done in here? So then we go outside the door. Look at some stuff here. Okay, PTH, Titania Printing House. It's kind of strange for it to be PTH, TPH. Titania Printing House. Is there some, like, extra meaning to this in some way? Hello friends. So you are the first rank of the white clothes. Tonight during the operation we will practice an old Lankan code. Okay. Imagine what number the picture represents. In the sentence count the word matching that number. 2. Guard front door. That makes sense. 2. Oh, it's just one because it was one circle. It's just the first one. Okay, sure. Guard front door. They're just practicing. Okay, so I could probably... Well, the problem is... I was gonna say I could probably figure out, like, who's who. Maybe I can, because... So that must be Havildar Kurthi Bandara. So it's most likely that you are also in the white clothes, assuming they stayed with each other, like they worked together. Oh, also... I get it, I get it. Do I get it? Royal Navy, they would be in the boats. Yeah? Palace Guard, yeah, I think that makes sense. They would be in the boat. I'm not going to put it in yet though. Not quite yet. There's scooters. Okay, now the terrifying looking one. This looks like the different pigments. Okay, somebody's been caught red-footed. What? Okay, what am I even looking at here? So there's some basket that can go down the zip line between... Okay, there's a scale. Basket maximum load, 4 vases. Somebody went down in the basket or something, and we're going to figure something out by the weights of the people? 30 SER. What does that even mean? Basket maximum load, 4 vases. Are these balanced right now? They look roughly balanced. So 4 times 30, 120 is the maximum load. Perhaps. Okay. And how does this work? So there's vases, and they send them down. And somebody fills the vases, I guess. Somebody came down, got out, and then walked. It didn't break the thing, so I guess they were lighter than 120. Okay. And you went down to a boat. Okay, what's going on? Oh, okay. So currently, the water level is at 6.5. Where was that? That was in here? Here. 6.5 would be about, I guess, 6 hours after 8 o'clock, so 2 o'clock? On either side, like in the morning or in the afternoon? Guess so. So that's the current time. Does it, I mean, what does it look like? Oh, did not mean to go there. I mean, it looks like maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, most likely, but you never know. I've seen days that have been like this dark at 2 in the afternoon. I think that's what I do have to take that to mean, alright. It's the Yoshi egg. A large cloak. Some hair. So this is Yupik. Is that your name? Yupik, yeah. Yupik's cloak, the scooter, and hair. Does that look like your hair? Ah, your beard? Yeah, that looks like your beard. Huh. Interesting. So somebody was pretending to be Yupik, or Yupik is just wears a false beard. Wait, that's everything. That is everything. What am I working out? What on earth am I working out? So I guess who the people are. I think I've done that to a certain degree. I'm probably also working out who is here. Let's have a little bit of a recap. Okay. Goes by the name of Spider. I plan to meet him at the printing house on November 22nd. Let me settle my private matter with him first, then he's all yours. So whoever sent this note is the same person that sent this note. I'm ready to settle my debt with you. Is it on the same kind of paper? Ah. Yeah, it's the same kind of paper. Yep, that makes sense. So the shareholders. So this person has some debt to settle. Does not. Or hold on, because there's some trickery going on here. Like the mask has been placed on this person's head, but why? To let somebody else escape somehow? And somebody's got red feet. Do any of you have red feet? I don't think I can see your feet. I see the footprints. Somebody's in a boat. I guess you jumped off there and that door's open. There's some guards. I think I'm supposed to interpret this even more, aren't I? So the guards are potentially stopping people from crossing that way. But Yupik wasn't one of... I'm pressing the wrong thing again. One of these. So I don't know Yupik's weight. Do I? Okay, who could even get in that thing? You could. You could not. You could. You could. You could. Almost everybody. Is this thing I can tell by the footprints? No. You went to a boat and you must have sailed off. Okay. And these have been removed because you two were under them. Also, you're still on the boat, so that maybe makes some sense. Because my name is Spider. Set my debt. I'll arrive on Friday at the time you specified. The time you specified. Also, there's all this. Meet with the nephew of Bookworm. Pick up the pistol from the repairman. Buy supplies for the boat trip. Meeting with a double widower. Rehearse the escape plan. Escape plan. Friday. Friday? Friday, time specified. So this is a schedule. It's not like a diary of things that happen. It's a schedule. Who are you in this? I guess we believe it's about 2 something. Could be 1. Old butterfly. Old butterfly. Old butterfly. With the beard. And you do magic tricks. Hold on. Do all of these names correspond to money bag? Money bag. I don't think so. Okay. Educational pictures for little Putra. But you're not little. Was there another Putra? Not here at least. But maybe it's old. Okay, I need to interpret this for sure. There's a Pajak game. Are you making you old? You say something about doing a magic trick. You're being made old or drunk by this fellow. This is a scheming fellow over here. Ah, Spider. Spider, yeah, got many eyes like a spider. Then manipulates somebody to do what? What is happening there? Like a green thing. That was green boy. Green boy. Old butterfly money bag. Double widower, nephew of the bookworm. Is the bookworm the master of library? So you're like doing something to do this. Who's that? Is that... I don't know. And then you give a gift to the spider. The spider flies away with your wings. Is the wings your cloak? And you took the cloak and flew away. And so actually in here is Yupik. And the person who was in the Yoshi egg is the spider. And they've escaped. Spider of Lanka. Can I connect this up? So you gave something to Yupik. Yupik. Are you saying you want to be able to do magic tricks? Because like that was your thing. You're doing that ritual. Oh, this could be. I see. They're both wearing crowns. I thought it was your hair. So these are the same. This is the boy and the girl, the prince and the princess. Right? And so this is that magic trick. What's the green thing? It's got like a skull on it. So, okay, so you've manipulated the boy to succeed. Yes, that's what happened. You did stuff to manipulate the boy to succeed. And she died. You've got a moustache as well. Okay, and you think you're doing a magic trick, I guess? Although, I don't think you do think that, no. But... yeah, okay. And then, so why does Yupik think he owes something? I'm ready to settle my debt to you. Because he was given a gift. And so he's going to give it in return, but then he's going to run off with his Yoshi egg. I actually kind of think that makes sense. I feel like I've kind of figured a bunch of stuff out. Let's see what the thinking panel asks of us. Okay. A lot of stuff. Interesting. I guess I do have to say what these represent. Now the problem is I don't know who the spider is, except that it's a member of... okay, so that's just the thing to figure out, right? Spider's in here, and it's some member of this group. It's not you, because you wouldn't be able to go in the basket. It's not, there's one of them scared of heights. You? Afraid of heights, not you, because you went up to a high place. Concealed. For the last 5 years that he's a Lankan mistress. Does they have a good reason to believe it's you? Supposed to be drunk quiet when it benefits him. Wonder if he hides cards in his wooden leg. Okay, so it's not him, because the footprints have, there's 2 footprints. So then of these 2, well, I mean, you were, I think, not taking... oh no, in fact, you had a letter from... you had a letter from the spider. Okay, I know exactly who it is then, right? The spider is... who was left? Oberon. It has to be Oberon. Yep. That's the answer. Okay. This isn't asking who the spider is. That's asking who... okay, so that is Yupik Kara. Oh. I thought that was also Yupik Kara. Okay, I see, I'm explaining the entire story here. Got it. I thought that was also Yupik Kara. I mean, maybe it is. They put the same name in twice. Like, were you given... Like, was that the trade? You were given... the ability to do magic, but you got old. I feel like that's the case. However... I also feel like there was something else that referenced this in some way. Master of the Library as well. We don't really know much about you, do we? Well, it also says Old Butterfly. Youngster. Son of the Lemurian priest Yupikari. Probably doesn't know much about their old culture, but apparently has amazing magic skills. Okay. More and more evidence has led me to believe that the Lankan legend about the Phantom Youth and the secret island and the rumors about the forbidden golden idol refer to the same thing. The Lemurians are extremely skeptical about their technological past. They're reluctant to reveal the location of their ancient technologies, but maybe in the future I can acquire some leverage. Some leverage. You trying to get some leverage? You were given... Okay, hold on. The other thing is that the Raja was given a secret at the end of the previous one. Is that the location of Spider? Probably. Possibly. Life for life. If you do something good or bad to the Lemurians, obliged to return the same amount back. That's that's why Old Butterfly is expected to return something. Yeah, I think you were given... Why did you become older though? Why did you become older? And what's the relevance of this? Oh. Gods will attack after the Murian leaves. Cool. I did it this time. Last time I failed, but this time I did it. Guards will attack after Lemurian leaves. Guards will attack after Lemurian leaves. You were warned. Okay. Spider was warned that after what's his face, Yupik Kara leaves, he'll be attacked, so therefore he did the swap. He went out in the cloak and the beard. Yep, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And did he kill this one? Yep, because he was asked to guard the door, so he was standing outside the door still. Yep. This is coming together for sure. And then you went up there, you escaped that way, and I know who you are. You are Oberon. Okay, let's get back to this. So this is the rebirth ritual, I believe. I guess I could be doing the identities first as well, but we'll get there. I think you're the same person. I guess, like, you are a young butterfly, but I think you're the same person. Oh, but I could get something wrong here. The young one ask for something? Maybe you're not the same person. Maybe you didn't become old. You are Zubiri Kara. Oh, I don't know if I'm being... I don't know if I've had the clever idea and now I'm unclevering myself, or if actually the clever idea was a silly. How do I know for certain? I mean, you don't have the ability to make somebody old. You don't. So let me understand something about Lemurians. They are forced by hand with their conservative stubbornness and will not let these old mystics sabotage the Seven Seas Company's needs. It's time to invest in some creative research and see if I can find more about the secretive rituals and what makes them tick. So you are making the most of that somehow. Okay, same thing. Youngster. A flash report that a young Lemurian, Zubiri Kera, has arrived in the city. He's the son of the Lemurian priest Yupik Kera. He probably does not know much about our old culture. Apparently has amazing Pajak skills. Okay, when were these things written? Before you went to that Pajak thing? Or after? Nephew of Bookworm, pick up a pistol from the repairman, buy supplies for the boat trip. Yeah, okay, so you're leaving on the boat. Meeting with the double widower, rehearse the escape plan. Meeting with Moneybag, meeting with Old Butterfly, meeting with the Green Boy. Who are you meeting later? So yeah, it's currently now. That's just happened. Meeting with the Green Boy. After you get on this boat. Who's the Green Boy? That's you sailing away. Is this just like to tease? This is like, oh, I've left this behind so you can figure out what happens. Maybe. I think I do need to know who the spider is though, don't I? I do. Okay, okay. And I think maybe the way I work that out is from this scene. Wait, no, I've worked out who the spider is. Yes, that's Oberon Geller. And Oberon was in the first scene. So yes, that is Zubiri. Okay, cool. So this is Oberon giving Zubiri a favor in that first scene when they were playing cards at Pajak, right? So you intentionally set up that situation? You did. You intentionally sent a note to you because you'd heard that they were good at winning. You intentionally set it, well, you knew that you'd be put against Bill. You knew this would happen, and then he would then owe you something. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Cool. Things are connecting because of the life for life. Okay. Then owe you something. So what you're saying is what he gave you in return was the ritual, how to perform the ritual, or how the ritual was performed. Okay. Then you manipulated the prince to survive and become, and to survive the ritual, while Yupik Kera was there, right? Why did you do that? And then why do you give a gift to the spider? Why do you owe a debt? What is your investment in this situation? Because that's them already trading something. That's a trade already happening. Like, did you want the prince to win for some reason? And you were in cahoots here, and now you owe the spider something. And I guess I don't know what you're bringing, You brought something. What did you bring? But you also told, so Yupik also told the Raja where to find the spider, which they care about because they believe that the spider is responsible for what happened, and that is true. Okay, I think I'm understanding things. So this is, let's put this in. I believe this is 100% true. Am I sure about rebirth ritual? I think so. It's nothing else. Yes. Cool. Identities of these people. Spider, Oberongela. I'm not mixing that up, right? Yep. This is Yupik Kera. And then you are... front door... Havildar or the other one? Havildar, yeah. Kirthi Bandara. Awesome. And now we do the story. Spider created a situation where he saved no, not Yupik. Zubiri Kara. Zubiri Kara's life. Or ear, but probably life. Therefore, Zubiri Kara revealed the secret of the rebirth ritual to the spider. Great. It's so satisfying to approach this work. To help the Seven Seas Company, the spider... Well, it has to be one of the past tense ones. To help the Seven Seas Company, the spider... So this is this situation. Just figuring out how this fits together as a sentence. The spider of the at the Raja's court, but settled it when he the of the to the Raja. Oh, so I think we have another revealed actually. The secret. Do we have secrets? Is it used somewhere already? No. Oh, the location. Do we have location? Yep, we have a location of the spider, but that is 2 words. Oh, the golden idol? Surely not. Okay, hold on. To help the Seven Seas Company, the spider concealed or instigated or revealed or saved. Not saved. Revealed the of the at the Raja's court. Revealed the... No. Instigated, concealed. Instigated feels most right. Spider instigated the... What's it even looking for here? The sabotage of the rebirth ritual. There we go. That's what it's looking for. But settled it when he revealed the location. So this would be Yupik. Hold on. To help the Seven Seas Company, the spider instigated the sabotage of the rebirth ritual of the Raja's court. Why does that help them in any way? I think that's what I'm missing, maybe. Why does it benefit you? Why does it benefit you to have the boy win? You'll be heir. Because they want the golden idol. But that still doesn't explain. For sharing the secret, I'll allow your Subaru to live, but he must join me on the journey as a trust for your honesty. On the journey. So it might have been the golden idol. You're free to leave with your delegation. Interesting. And you separately gave information about the spider to the spy master. That might be the case. I mean, spider's not going to fit here, and I can't put the spider's name in. It's the wrong colours. So it's going to have to be golden idol. Nothing else would even work. Okay, it's the golden idol. I didn't 100% know that, but I guess it was relatively clear, but not super clear. There might be something I'm missing there that makes that even stronger. Because the spider had... Now the problem is some of the words have moved up here. Because the spider had saved... Yeah, it's this. Is it? Yeah, this is me. This is the thing of like, why do you owe back? Because they've already traded here. So maybe not. Prior to that, somebody had tipped off somebody. So this would be Yupik, Kara, had tipped off Putra's son about the location of the spider. Because the spider had another name. So the gift you gave back to him at the... So that has to be Golden Idol again. At Titania Press. Okay, so you offered to give... You're like throwing around that information, aren't you? Location. Revealed. Yupik Kara. Yeah, okay. But then he's escaped and he's gone off to go and get it. Okay. So Oberon Geller now has the location of the thing, even though what was planned to happen is that they would get ambushed and then killed. Because the spider had... Is it just for that? Like, I don't know what else it would be. Life, rebirth, ritual, spider, sabotage, rebirth, ritual, location. It has to be. It has to be. I don't think there's any other word that would fit there. It's not filled in? Oh, life. Okay, it was that. So, more than just... It's like 2 times life for life. Because like you already received something here, and then you also receive another thing. Still, it's going well so far. The scroll is not filled in. Had planned to ambush. After, well, this could be all of them. I guess it's probably Butra's son. Had planned to ambush over on Geller after the meeting at Titania Press, but the... Oh, here we go. The keeper of books or whatever it is. Okay, how do I figure out who you are? Have I already figured out who you are? I might have done, I've just forgotten. It was here. Master of Library, Keeper of Books. Elephant with a book. Red text. It's not... Oh, no, I've got your name here. Siva Udawati. Okay, that's all I was missing. Just forgotten about that. With the code message, so he forced to... okay, so he forced almost certainly Yupik Kara to... I can't want to say where? Ambush, switch clothes, clothing, and wear a mask. Was caught as he left through the hatch. But it's Yupik Kara that was caught. Meanwhile, left through the front door. Oberon Geller left through the front door. Through the door. Then killed Kathy Bandera and escaped. Ta-da! That's how it's done. That is how it's done. That one was so much more smoothly than the second one. Ah, there we go. The Murian priest had hoped to fulfill his honor-bound duty by revealing the location of the golden idol to Oberon Geller before allowing Putra's son to ambush and arrest him. But Oberon had been forewarned, so he forced Yupik to exchange clothing at gunpoint and made him wear a mask. While Putra's people were distracted by the masked Yupik, Oberon, disguised as the priest, killed the guard and escaped with the map. There we go. There we go. Yes, it's really satisfying to have pieced it all together and to feel like you've pieced it all together and then to place all the words in and it just tells you you're right. It's really fun. That was really cool how the little pictures played into it. I don't quite get why the pictures were drawn. It feels like a bit of a stretch. Why would you explain your plan? Pretty odd. And yeah, it shows that, like, you know, like after the previous one, I was like, oh, maybe I'm rubbish at this game. I think, like, I don't know, maybe there's something about that previous one that makes it more difficult than this one. Maybe it's the harder case of the three. I think that might be the case. I don't think I'm just saying that because I did the first and third like totally fine. I think it is just a harder case, the second one. But I also think it's just a case of like, do you catch on to everything that all the little tricks that they're placing? And like, I guess like having missed that encoding of the message in the previous one made me really look out for it here. Like I knew this had to be relevant, and I was like, okay. I think that's the thing, is the previous one reminded me that everything's going to be relevant, and so the fact that I hadn't used this at all made me go, okay, what am I looking for? And then, oh, it's another code. Yep. Very cool. Very cool. Love that a lot. Is there a little cutscene to end things? Listen, Albert. Off they go. I hold a proposition of business. Yep, the Horn of Thumb. That's where they were, wasn't it? Yep. I think so. Thank you for playing the Spider of Lanka. Thank you for making it. I guess this is just a scene to see. Are you telling me thank you? There we go. Is this that cutscene? Oh, that's that. Okay, that's that cutscene. I see. So yeah, if we go back to here, in the bag, was it on you? Ah, there it is. The Horn of Thumb. I believe that's where we were. Look how simple things were at the start. Horn of Thumb, yeah. So that is that map. Neat. Well, that fills in that gap, right? Like, is there something to say between then and now? Maybe stuff happened while they were here, between like setting sail to get here and this moment. So maybe there's more to explain there. Because I'm definitely feeling like there's more DLCs to come, especially given the fact that the title of the DLC is prefixed. Seems quite likely, right? Yeah, I mean, I would be happy. In fact, look, there's like space for another box down here. What does that do? Clears my save, maybe? But yeah, space for another box down here. So almost certainly there's going to be another one. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, that was cool. I do wish in that first one they'd done a little bit more with this card game. It felt like that was kind of trivial. Like from just looking at one table, you could work it all out. And maybe they're trying to ease people back into it, but like, I don't know. I think you should have just gone just difficult straight away. I think that's the only thing. Like, I guess like potentially there's some things that would have made the second one easier for me, or just less confusing, I guess. But I really liked what was going on. Like the entire setup, yeah, it was really cool. There we go. We're learning more about what happened prior to the Golden Idol. Fun stuff. All right, cool. That was just a little one-off extra series. I knew it was going to be like fairly short because it was going to be 3 cases, so I just figured I'd just do it on the side of everything else. Yeah, and maybe I'll do something similar when the next potential DLC comes out. All right, thanks for watching, folks. Hope that was enjoyable. I at least hope that it was better to end on that note than it was to end on the note at the end of the previous case, like the previous chapter. Okay, see you for the other games that I'm playing at the moment. What am I playing? I'm playing Bonfire Peaks, and I am playing... What's the other game I'm playing? Oh, Can of Wormholes, of course. Of course. What a cool game. Anyway, yeah, go check out those videos. Go buy loads of puzzle games and play them and enjoy them and have a good time. All right, goodbye.